Hi, my name is Dr. Sahoury, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Happy, Healthy You, teaching you how to become the happiest and healthiest version of yourself while being able to share that with people that you love and that you care about. So today's episode is tied into how to refer someone that you love and that you care about. Well, of course, we always appreciate your referrals because we begin to see you become the hero and we see so many miracles beginning to occur. You know, I could think of this one referral of, this one patient of ours who had her children coming in, and we helped those children become healthier and running better and overcoming some challenges that they had, like ADD, ADHD. And now these kids are just like really focused, laser focused, and doing so well. And she referred in a family member of hers that she loved because this child's head was, just filled with fluids, hydrocephalus, on track to get a shunt put into her head at the age of 1. And when you begin to see that occurring, it's like, oh my God. And they referred this little child in, and all of a sudden this child's been under our care. We found some severe interference going on in this upper cervical area, began to take great care of this child, removing those subluxations. And now this child is 4 years old, smiling, happy, head isn't filled with all that fluid. It's all proportionate. This child's living a normal, healthy life. Or somebody else who's referred that child who couldn't speak and all of a sudden is speaking. Or referred that person who's in the wheelchair and now is, walking. Or just somebody who's been going through some mood challenges and all of a sudden you're beginning to see their moods better. Or just the easy things like headaches or neck pain or back pain, and you're beginning to see people coming in and they're beginning to thrive and get healthier and healthier. It all happens because of the referrals. Most of our practice is based on referrals. So we really, really appreciate the referrals that you give. Now, sometimes people give you pushback like, oh, why do I want to go there? Because they think that it's only about neck or back pain, or they think that it's about symptoms, but they don't realize that it's a way of life. So when you have the conversation, I say, hey, how is it that you're teaching them? And you go, oh, I tell them I go to you and that they must come. Or I describe, a process, and to them it may be a little scary, right? It's fear, right? Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. So they create their own stories in their mind. So we give you different ways to begin to refer the people that you love and that you care about. One of the ways is that when you first become a wellness member of ours, we give you some gift cards that you can begin to share with the people that you love and that you care about. Another way is we invite them to our dinner, and we have our Dinner with the Doc series. And you get to invite them to have free dinner. Who doesn't want free dinner? And the way that you do it is you say, hey, look, what are you doing for dinner on Monday night? And they go, well, I got no plans. I say, well, would you like to have some dinner with me? If they say yes, that opens up the door. And then from there, you could have that conversation. Well, great, let's go to the dinner. I want you to get to meet my doctor. My doctor, Dr. Rogers, just so amazing. He's been on major TV networks like CBS, NBC, Fox. He's been written up in Forbes. He's an international best-selling author, and he's gonna buy us dinner. And you get to hear him speak. People pay thousands of dollars to hear him speak. He goes into big corporations and they pay him a lot of money to do that. And guess what? He's buying us dinner. And hey, you may learn something that's gonna impact your life and teach you how to become even healthier and stronger. He's made a huge impact in my life. His team of doctors, his staff is so friendly. They're just so amazing. And I'd love for you to get to know them. So, okay, come and join me. If you ask them and they already said yes, to having dinner with you, it's already an opportunity to get them to have dinner. Look, we don't put pressure on anyone. Our role is just to share the message, and whatever people do, they do, right? There's no hard sell with us. It's all about, that's our mission, to help people really get well and just give them love, right? We don't put pressure on anyone. And you know that. You're already a wellness member. What's another thing you can do? You can invite them to one of our workshops, right? We have so many different workshops: stress buster workshops, emotional breakthrough workshops, eat to live workshops, fit for life. I'm just naming a few here, but there's so many different workshops that you could invite them to. Financial wellness, right? So invite them to those workshops, and that's another way to get them in, just to get to know who we are. It's a really great way to do that. The other thing is if they go, why would I ever go? And you got to say, well, look, the doctors at Above and Beyond, right? Those are the doctors. They're part of my health and wellness team. So they assess my nervous system to make sure that my body is continuously running healthier and stronger without me having to rely on taking so many drugs like so many other people. Who's checking yours? Now you put them on the spot, like who's checking theirs? Most people go, I don't have anybody check and say, well, look, here's a great opportunity. I got a gift card here for you. Or, hey, why don't you come with me to a dinner? Or, hey, why don't you come to me to a workshop? These are the best ways to refer people, right? You don't ever come from a place of pressing them. And don't go on the defense either. If they start, asking you questions, just ask a question back. Just say, hey, who's ever assessed the way that your brain is communicating with your heart? Have you had that done? Have you ever had that checked? How well is your brain communicating with every organ or every muscle you're being? Have you ever had that checked? And they go, no, most people haven't. And if they say, yeah, say, how did you? Did you ever have a computerized test to see how all the nerves are sending signals to all your organs? Did you ever measure the curves in your spine? Most people are like, no, I don't even know. Some people go to chiropractors and they've never even had a picture taken. They don't even know what the angles of their spine should look at. Well, we know that we need to have those certain curves because they are shock absorbers, right? And throughout life, we're going through a lot of stressors. And this is going to teach people how to overcome those stressors. So look, everybody's got a goal. And based on people's goals, if you talk into them, say, look, you're looking to run a 5K, right? You're looking to overcome your headaches that you've been dealing with, right? You want to be able to drink a glass of wine again, right? You haven't been able to do that. Well, we're going to teach you to do that. Hey, you want to lose some weight? Well, Dr. Rogers got the greatest weight loss program on the planet, right? Hey, you got to come and meet him. Whatever it may be, we're going to be able to help them. So just come from a place of love, ask the right questions, and just lead them in, and we'll all be able to make an impact in their lives. Because this isn't about us needing more patients. We see hundreds of patients a day. It's about people needing what we have, right? And the most important people are the ones who live in your cell phone. So take a look at your cell phone, look at the people that you love and you care about, and begin to invite them in, all right? Have a beautiful day. Stay tuned to our next episode. Please share, like this with everybody that you love and that you care about. God bless.